Gifford, Thomas, The Inspirational Leader. Inspire your team to believe in the impossible. Get ready to explore leadership from an unusual angle, as Gifford Thomas, in his book, The Inspirational Leader. Inspire your team to believe in the impossible, urges businesses to embrace love as the foundation of successful management styles. You'll discover how great leaders inspire rather than command, putting people at the heart of their leadership and promoting the well-being of their team. Thomas explains the value of open communication with colleagues and staff and why pyramid-shaped management structures no longer work in the modern economy. You'll also learn about how successful leaders influence the lives of others through their authenticity and vision, with examples from notable figures like Indra Nooyi and Steve Jobs.
Embracing love in leadership. Gifford Thomas, founder of Leadership First, advocates for a shift from pyramid-shaped organizational structures to embracing love as the core of good management. Thomas challenges traditional management concepts, debunking the idea that dominant people make great leaders, and instead highlights the importance of leaders who inspire rather than command or coerce. Thomas draws from his experience as a member of the Harvard Business Review Advisory Council and a leading Quora writer about leadership development. He argues that great leaders are made, not born, and that embracing love in leadership is essential for success. Caring leadership matters. In today's workplace, successful leaders need to adopt a servant leader attitude and exhibit concern for their team's well-being. According to Seth Madison, co-founder of Luminate, leaders who care deeply for their followers fuel good management practices. The heart of leadership lies in understanding that people matter and maintaining open, healthy communication with colleagues and staff members. Emotional detachment and distance are no longer effective management practices. A new generation of leaders must prioritize empathy and connection to inspire their followers. The power of gratitude. Indra Nooyi, former PepsiCo CEO, recognized the impact of expressing gratitude and implemented it in her leadership approach. After visiting her mother in India, Nooyi wrote letters to the families of her senior executives expressing her appreciation for their support. She suggests that leaders should show care towards employees and talk to them about their parents. By valuing and showing gratitude towards employees, leaders can foster loyalty and improve workplace culture. As a leader, one has the power to change someone's life every day by expressing gratitude. The Inadequacy of Hierarchy. In Thomas, the inefficacy of hierarchical management structures in modern enterprises is explored. The author argues that while these structures may have worked during the manufacturing era, they are no longer adequate for today's workforce. Instead, they tend to stifle creativity and autonomy, leading to unhappy employees and reduced productivity. Despite this, some managers hold on to their positions of power and resist change, even when it goes against the best interests of their organization. The art of servant leadership. The concept of servant leadership, as explained by Robert Greenleaf, requires a leader's passion for helping others. Leaders who prioritize employee welfare and model ethical behavior can inspire and motivate employees to achieve goals. Greenleaf emphasizes that leadership is about people, and effective leaders earn the respect and trust of their followers by prioritizing their well-being over personal interests. True leaders understand that titles alone will not inspire loyalty and must maintain a positive temperament even in unpredictable situations. Overall, servant leadership brings out the best in people and can lead to increased productivity and morale in the workplace. Effective leadership development. Many companies fail to provide developmental programs for their new managers, which result in ineffective leadership and a lack of motivation within teams. The inexperience of promoted individuals can lead to intimidation, a lack of inspiration, and a need to assert authority. Successful businesses understand the importance of equipping all employees with leadership skills and empowering them to make decisions. By doing so, they increase customer satisfaction, save money, and promote quicker decision-making. Thriving businesses. Thriving businesses require employees to question the norm within their organization, according to the author of this book. Leaders who surround themselves with people who have superior talent, challenges and support each other, and maintain a positive and goal-oriented work environment, are most successful. Billionaire Richard Branson, who struggled with dyslexia, recognizes the importance of delegation. Ineffective leadership, on the other hand, emerges from one's belief that they have to know everything and fulfill every role, ultimately resulting in exhaustion and anger. The art of inspiring leadership. Discover the key traits and strategies of modern inspiring leaders, who prioritize their values and create communities instead of focusing solely on profit. Drawing from the wisdom of ancient philosophers such as Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle, this book highlights the importance of authenticity in character, rather than power, in effective leadership. A stirring mission, autonomy, exemplary behavior, passion, modesty, and determination are the hallmarks of inspiring leaders who can capture the attention of their followers and change lives. The Game Changers 500 organization recognizes such businesses that prioritize community and social benefits over profits. Farsighted Leaders. Great leaders shape the future while others react to circumstances. Steve Jobs propelled Apple by focusing on company excellence instead of competing with Microsoft. A leader's actions profoundly affect others' lives, for better or worse, and farsighted leaders appreciate exceptional subordinates, commit to their decisions, prioritize equity, collaboration, and act deliberately with restraint. The Inspiring Servant Leadership Primer. Gifford Thomas's Servant Leadership Primer is a spellbinding, oratorical masterpiece that inspires readers with its heartfelt message. Thomas uses emotional reasons to lay the foundation of his manifesto, letting his logic emerge from the heart, making his approach unique and inspiring. The author's sincerity and belief align with the quintessence of servant leadership, although his lack of concrete logical arguments sets him apart from the norm. Thomas's pages read like captivating speeches that readers will want to hear, making his book a must-read for anyone seeking to cultivate servant leadership qualities.
Thomas's message in The Inspirational Leader is one of inspiration and authenticity. Through the power of servant leadership, he encourages aspiring leaders to care deeply for their teams and to prioritize people over power. He challenges the traditional pyramid management structures, advocating for a more caring, open, and collaborative approach for success in today's workplace. As you reflect on the insights shared throughout the book, you're left with the understanding that great leaders are made, not born, and that their passion for helping others and effectively delegating are what truly defines their greatness. Thomas's unique, heartfelt message, intertwined with examples from highly successful leaders like Steve Jobs and Richard Branson, will undoubtedly inspire you on your own journey to becoming an extraordinary leader.